Welcome back to Good Day State Line. We are outside Midway Village. Super excited to tell you what we're doing out here with Patrick O'Keefe, the Executive Director. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Michelle.
So this is very exciting because the outside is open.
It's great. We're really excited this year. We opened the village about a month ahead of schedule. We think there's pent-up demand. A lot of people get out and do something. We ask you to book in advance so we can make sure we can accommodate you, but you can come and experience this great village, Victorian village. So we invite everybody out.
I love that. You know, we have been itching to get out of our homes and do things, but some people are still more comfortable being outdoors. So it's great.
Absolutely, and we have it scheduled so folks are not bunched up. So we ask you to go online to midwayvillage.com and pick a time that fits for you and your family and come out and have a guided experience. So we have guided interpreters that are in costume, that talk as if they're in the era, and it really is a great experience for folks to come and experience. Great family outing for the weekend.
Okay, so you come in and you're ready to take a tour. We're touring this whole area behind me?
Sure, you're going to see our whole village. Our whole campus is about 150 acres. The Victorian village, which really represents from about the period of the late 1890s to about 1910.
Okay.
That represents these buildings, and that's on about 15 acres. We have 8 heritage gardens that are starting to poke their head up in the Victorian gardens. So yeah, you come out and you get to see the buildings and sort of get a flavor of how people lived in that time period.
So how long has this been out here, do you know?
This village has been here this is our 40-something year of opening, so it was started in the early 1980s. Half of our buildings are replicas, and about the other half were buildings from the area that were brought here that are of that time frame.
I love that so much. You know, when you meet people, because I'm not from here originally, when you meet people who are, they love to tell you, this was this, this was this, and this was this. And so I feel like when you come to Midway Village, you get that same history from like the knowledge of what Rockford was.
Exactly, and because we have guided tours starting now, you really get a flavor of the tours are about an hour long, so you can come, you can linger after the tour and spend more time walking around and enjoy our grounds.
So what's your favorite part of this outdoor area?
Well, one of my favorite buildings is the J.L. Clark hardware store, which is a replica of the hardware store that the Clark family had in downtown Rockford in about the turn of the century. And inside it's really fantastic to see sort of exactly what a hardware store of the period was like. Very
cool. You also have a World War One reenactment coming up?
We do. That's at the end of May. It's very different this year. We've got it's timed entrances to comply with COVID and smaller groups, but it'll be a way better experience. We hope people will be taken on a guided tour. Typically, our World War reenactments have been such that you come and you're sort of in mass. So we've reinvented it this year, so you'll come with a guide. So we hope folks will come. That's the end of May on the 22nd and 23rd. Tickets will be opening up soon, and we expect them to sell fast.
Okay, Patrick, so you make a reservation to come outside, but what if you also want to come inside?
Sure, it's all included. Our main exhibition space, which is our main building that you see from Guilford Road. It's really a wonderful experience. We have many Faces gallery exhibit in there that really shows you sort of the life of the immigrants that came to Rockford. We've got a lot of other things to see in there, so that's all included in the price. So when you come, you can go and at your leisure self-guided go through the main exhibit.
And you have some other fun events coming up this
spring.
We do.
We have a village escape room,
what's that?
You find clues and then find your way.
Is it inside or outside?
It's outside, so it'll be in the village, so it's an escape process. Really a fun thing and creative for families, and you have to find the clues and get the clues and escape. You absolutely should come to that. The village escape room is April 24th. Again, go online. Those are, again, scheduled times. Super fun, very different. We have not done it here before in the village, so a very fun experience, so we ask people to come.
I love that.
And then we have another thing that's a fundraiser. We have a lot of folks that support Midway Village. So on May 8th, we have sort of a treasure trove sale. We call it Minks to Sinks, where it's a pop-up. We've got a lot of furniture items and household items. Some of them are vintage. So come out on May 8th, and we'll hold that on the lawn this year for social distancing purposes. So come out and find a treasure that fits in your home.
That sounds like something right up producer Danica's alley. I think she's going to be here when they open, so everyone else should come then too. She'll buy everything.
Great, thank you. So as always, go to midwayvillage.com to find more about what's on our schedule and what's upcoming.
One more thing before we go, tell me about free days for EMS personnel.
Yes, we have decided to have a free EMS First Responder Day. You know, it's been a complicated year for everybody. So that event is on May 16th. It's free for all that are first responders or EMS. You just come and show your ID. Again, we ask if you can, please go and register in advance so we can accommodate you. We have some scheduled times, but if you come and show up that day and it's a beautiful day, come to our main building to register, and I'm sure we can accommodate everybody.
Love it. And our fingers are crossed that this is the last winter coat day.
Exactly. Spring is upon us.
It's right here. It's coming. It is coming, right? Coming up next, Dr. Kapoor is joining us from Transitions Hospice as we continue our Living Well series. And later, we're naming our next fan of the week. You know, we have just a few State Line appetizer cards left for you to grab if you haven't gotten yours yet. For $30, you're going to get over $100 of delicious appetizers at local State Line restaurants, nachos, cheese curds, steak bites with bourbon mushroom sauce. Get yours now at gooddaystateline.com. We'll be right back.